My beautiful queens and kings, welcome back to my channel. Okay, we're gonna hop back in here with this Bethany storyline. Yeah, they're back home, and Bethany tries to convince Larry not to sleep on the couch. Like I said before, he needs his distance and his space. She's not appealing to him right now, and Bethany needs to understand that. Also, I'm gonna do a double review. The next day, he wakes up and she's standing over him. I know that's gonna be a creepy feel, but let's get in here with both with this double feature. She waiting right there when he come through the door. Lord, let the man breathe. Oh my
Too much
God.
trouble getting home with traffic?
Nope, I didn't. I did not. Man, didn't help that you showed up to the airport.
Larry, I just wanted to talk to you, and what are you doing?
I'm making me a bed out here. I'm gonna sleep out here tonight.
Why? Why are you?
Because he does not want to be around you. He just left Montana because of you and your father. Why in your warped mind would you even think that he wants to be near you right now, Bethany? Like, let's get real. There was a time when he left you for a few days, right? Spending time with Shara and the children, didn't want to be around you. He slept on the couch. Then when he came back, he just, well, no, not then. He didn't sleep on the couch, but there was another time when he slept on the couch, but he was away from you because of something like this, the toxic things that you do, your mannerism, your behavior towards people. Why would he come home after going through a situation like this? A very hurtful situation, a very embarrassing situation, that he will want to sleep with you. It's late, he's tired. You want to start talking in the late hours of the night. Come on, leave him alone and give him his peace. Bethany just shows how inconsiderate she is, how vain and narcissistic, because it's all about how she feels and what she's going through, with no respect to this man's mental state, his PTSD, or when he says, I just want to go to sleep. Get your behind up, go in the room, leave him alone, and give him that peace. You need to start thinking about other people besides yourself. It's all about Bethany. She's very selfish, self-centered, manipulative, and if it doesn't revolve around her and her needs, she really doesn't want any part of it. That's why she will fight tooth and nail to do what she wants to do, because in her world, it's all about Bethany. So give this man his peace, or you're going to build a bigger wedge between you two.
Because the way I feel right now, everything that all the emotions I'm having right now, it's just best that I sleep out here, and it's safer for me here. So I don't want to.
Heard that? Safer. But his mindset.
Moments, especially that happened up there in Montana.
Then why don't we try and work through some of these moments rather than trying to separate like this? You know, we shouldn't go to bed angry anyway. And I know.
I flew to Montana angry.
I know, and you've stayed angry the whole time. And
you have no idea the conditions that I saw up there that Lynette had to go through. They fingerprinted her like she was a criminal. They took her mugshot.
Well, to be fair, she is a criminal for what she did.
Oh my God.
They steal.
And they beat people up, and she beat me up.
That's not a criminal act, that's assault.
And
so now she's gonna have a record. And you should have, could you have seen that jail cell? That's not even a jail cell, that's like a prison cell. Something old and decrepit and just nasty. And she had to sleep in there overnight. It was disgusting in there.
And I'm sorry that had to
happen. I don't
care. I tried to stop it. I don't know how many times I have to tell you I've tried to do what I could to stop that from happening.
Y'all see that t-shirt? Sorry for what? I don't know what the bottom part says, but that t-shirt is perfect.
It still happened.
You're
No matter
right.
if you tried to stop it or not,
You're right.
it still happened.
It did. And I do feel bad that she had to do that.
How
But-
bad do you
No,
really
you don't.
feel?
Larry, you know that we've been fighting nonstop for a very long time.
Yeah.
And this.
Why? Who is the catalyst for a lot of the fights we have?
And every time I try not to be a catalyst, you keep doing things like this and you keep blaming me for things that I'm trying not to allow to happen.
I keep doing things like what? Trying to hold you accountable for the stuff you did?
You know, Larry, you going up there and bailing her out and saying that it felt like a prison cell and all that, you act like you were there in the moment, in the cell with her.
I
Like you
was in the moment.
Larry, you have seen examples of this woman being very nasty and causing problems to other people on the outside of the family. And it was okay when she was attacking people outside of the family. Now, when she attacking people close to you, it's all of a sudden you seeing the detriment and how bad the situation is with your wife. I wish you'd have seen this before when she was doing this to other people, because I don't care about the character. And a lot of people feel that way. I don't care what's being done bad, whether it's from a spouse or your children or yourself. I can do X, Y, and Z to other people, but as long as I don't do it to those close to me. No, you look at people, including yourself, at how do you treat others? Just because it's not being done to you or to your family and friends, it's okay if they do that to other people out in the public. No, I judge you based on how you treat anybody. Because like the scripture said, Jesus, it's not just about me, it's how you treat the least of me. You can don't say you love me. Don't say you love me, but you don't love the least of us. You know what I'm saying? Love all my people. Don't just make it, oh, Jesus said X, Y, and Z. Oh, I love the Lord. I love the Lord. But you treating your brother, your neighbor, other people out in the community like crap. But so they insignificant? God's supposed to have made us all in his image and likeness. Not the ones that you like or the ones that directly affected by you. But if it's not dealing with me, the heck with the rest of the community. People don't take notice on things until it hits personally. Oh, because things that's done to other people or things that's done out there in the world, we can look at politically what's going on in this country. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't gonna help y'all fight. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna deal with nothing. Because that don't affect me and my family. That's not affecting my people. But when it starts knocking on your door and it starts affecting our homeland, what's done abroad, now it's a problem. But you didn't see it before when it affected others. That's wrong. And so now you're getting a taste of it, Larry, because all the hell this woman has caused now has come to your doorstep. Hurt your daughter, hurt your niece, hurt your children's mother. So now you see the monster that she is. But when, you was fighting by her side when there was other people, right? Okay. Now, think about that, Larry.
I was in the moment watching her and everything she had to go through.
But you saw the cell? You were there with her?
She told me about it. I don't have to see it.
Well, I mean, I'm just
saw
asking.
the jail.
I'm just asking.
That's not like Atlanta jail.
You don't have to yell.
I'm not yelling. You asked me to talk to you. This is how I'm talking. My voice is carrying because I'm pissed off. And this is how I talk when I'm pissed off. You should know that by now.
But you keep talking about, in the past you've said your PTSD is on high alert and everything, but you keep allowing that to keep flaring up.
How? I don't allow anything, Bethany.
But
You allow it.
Your emotions are so high.
Yes.
I'm trying to be as calm as I can so that I'm not triggering
But
you.
see, it's not
I
you.
tried to stop the issue.
No.
I tried to make Dad call and
Your dad, this guy. Well, I got choice words for him.
I understand.
So you saying my PTSD, you know what happens when my PTSD acts the way it acts? Because of things like this.
Mary, I have PTSD too from things that have happened to me
Really?
in the past. I do.
Oh,
not
no.
PTSD. I got PTSD.
What you not going to do is compare this man trauma from being in a cold-blooded war, in a war, but triggered so many veterans today and messed them up mentally. You're not going to compare that to whatever the little mess trauma that you go through, that you are the cause of. Oh, we're not doing that today, Bethany. You are not going to compare trauma. You don't have no PTSD For real, for real. Girl, please don't do that.
From war situations and stuff like that. It's totally different.
It is different, but it's still.
So you can't compare your stuff to
I
mine.
can.
You
No,
can't.
you can't.
You can't, because I have to go and see psychiatrists and VA stuff for this. You don't. And it still doesn't make it any better. But understand this. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and I had to endure your ex beating me up.
Oh my God, it's not about you. See, you made it about you. Listen, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to come back here, lay on the couch, and try to get some peaceful sleep. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll unpack that stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. It's always all about her. Now we're going to get in here and see if Larry got any peaceful sleep. Did she let him get peaceful sleep? And when he wakes up in the morning, what happens? She's standing over him. Lord have mercy. Let's get in here, fam. She won't let this man be. Just let him be. He's not your child. See?
The blanket.
She is. Okay. This woman is going to be a problem.
I didn't want you to get cold. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
I'm all right, babe. I don't need your help. I'm all right, babe. I don't need your help.
If you want to go to the bed, you can sleep in there. I'll stay out here if you want.
No, I'm fine right here.
We got to be able to talk or communicate or something at some point.
Right now, I don't want to talk. I had a long day. I had excruciating flight.
At least he calling you babe. So let it be, Bethany. Go on and make some breakfast or something.
Coming back, it's just a lot on my mind. So I want to talk. I had a nightmare.
You so scared?
A nightmare? About what?
Do you really care?
Yeah, I wouldn't ask if I didn't care. Larry, like I said, we should be able to talk about things.
Oh, now you want to talk?
I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time. You just don't want to listen.
Really? No, you don't want to listen because I tell you things and you just take things to Bethany's way.
I know.
And I don't.
I didn't come in here to argue. I came in here. What was your nightmare?
You want to hear about my nightmare?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to fly to Montana to bail Annette out of jail.
Okay.
While I was bailing out of jail, Shara was in jail too.
Lord.
Okay. You want to hear that?
Oh, that ain't a
I
sign.
don't hear anything about her, to be honest. But
well, you asked about my nightmare, so now you don't want to hear it.
No, it's.
Well, the other part.
No, she don't want to hear her nemesis. Just as much as she may hate Annette, she probably hates Shara even more. Look at her. Look, you want to know why? It plays on Bethany's insecurities. Shara came and messed up her happy home. So, yeah, she don't want to hear about that. But I hope that's not a prequel or prelude to something going down between Shara and Bethany. When Shara get off papers, which I hope is soon, she said she's going to give Bethany a whole meal. She ready for that behind. So, I hope you got that dream don't come true, Larry.
Part about that is I had to choose on who I was going to bail out first, Lynette or Shara.
Oh my!
That's the nightmare I had.
Larry, I mean, it's a nightmare for a reason.
What's the reason?
Because it's not going to happen.
How do you know? It happened. I got to go bail.
No, it's a nightmare because she can't stand Shara and Lynette. Shara and Lynette are literally Bethany's worst nightmares. They take her away from her husband because they share something she cannot and may never be able to give Larry, and that's children.
Lynette out of jail, that happened.
That wasn't my fault.
Really?
It wasn't.
Whose fault was it? Who's to blame for this? Oh, your dad making phone calls. Because that phone call had me get on a plane at the last minute to go bail my son's mom out of jail. And look at his face. That's a nightmare.
I didn't want any of that to happen. Hey.
You didn't want it to happen?
No, I didn't. And I tried to call and I tried to stop it. I tried to tell you that, and you don't want to believe me.
It was too late.
Well, I
The
found
deal-
that out after I'd already called.
Well, the deal was already done.
I found that out,
She was already in jail.
but I tried.
You,
I did try. I did.
it don't matter if you tried, didn't try, whatever happened. What happened was I had to go and face my son and explain to him that I came here to get his mom out of jail. And the look on his face. That's the nightmare I had to deal with in real life. And then to see this woman frantic as she is and scared that she went to jail for the first time. So you want to tell me you tried?
I did. But to be honest, no, I don't even want to say what I want to say because
Please, whatever you want to say, keep it to yourself right now, because this is not a good time for you to tell me what you're thinking. So I'm gonna go back to sleep and just try to calm down for this whole excruciating day, flight, and everything else I had to go through.
it wasn't easy for me either.
Well, it was easy for your dad, though. That's the thing.
But that was him, it wasn't me.
Okay. All right.
Keep on stressing, Bethany. Keep on stressing. You and your dad caused a problem, and at this point, this is where Larry stands. Will it get better? Any better? I don't think so. I don't think so. There is another skit that happened this morning. I want to go over that I haven't seen with there's a couple I haven't seen. Some stuff with Shayla and Delicia, probably more the same mess. And then also I think Larry's working out with his friend. So we're gonna hop into there. But put in the comments what you think about the situation. Bethany is at the brink of her going crazy and desperate. And I think Larry is at the brink of wondering, should he take Lynette up on her offer to leave this woman once and for all? Will he ever find peace again in his life with Bethany? I feel at this point he's just tolerating her, and that's not a way to continue with a marriage. You want somebody that wants you, to love you, have a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage, healthy communication, not to have to always avoid them, not to dread talking to them, or be skeeved out trying to even being close to them. That's not a healthy way. But when you get to this point, it's time to say,